Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys! This is Vaughn, and welcome back to Well Done, my Let's Play on the VintageBeef Fan Server. And I can definitely tell that school has started up again, because I am the only one on this server, and I'm the only one on the Feed the Beast server as well. There's nobody online right now. It's late, but it's not that late, and it's weird. There's nobody on at all, so I'm all alone. Anyway, I've spent a lot of time today on the server doing a bunch of things that you don't notice that you do them. It takes hours and hours and hours to do them, but when you look at it, it just doesn't look like a whole lot has been done. So I added some stripes on the front of the castle, these big spruce pillars. I added them. I'm still undecided as to whether or not I like them. Oh, and by the way, I decided that I did like the thicker struts for this, so I did that the whole way around, and I'm calling that good. So thank you for your opinions on that. I feel like the dark wood stripes help break up some of the, oh my god, whiteness of the castle, but I'm not 100% sure I like them. Some places I added the smooth stone slabs in between, and some other places I didn't, or I put it behind, so I may play around with it a little bit, but give me your opinions as to whether you think that looks good. It kind of makes it look Bavarian or German or something, which is not a style that I was going for, but it's not bad, it's just different. I haven't done it all the way around because I'm still undecided, but as always, love your guys' opinions. Let me know what you think. I've also decided that I know in the episode where I lost my footage, my audio, and let me just double check audio was recording, okay. In the episode where I lost my audio, I had mentioned building something that I had seen in the Hobbit. I was trying to decide if I wanted to build it on this server or if I wanted to build it on the Feed the Beast server. And of course on the Feed the Beast server I could have a lot more stuff to do because there's the micro blocks, and so it would look a lot nicer, but I don't really have a base there. I have a temporary home in the Twilight Forest, but I don't really have a base. So I've decided that I'm going to build it here. My original idea before Feed the Beast really came out was to do it here. Originally I was going to put it over here, kind of in this part of the emptiness of this snow biome. This is actually quite a small snow biome. Over your screen right now, I will overlay what the whole island looks like, or this castle area. And you can see what part of it is snow biome, how relatively small it is, and how much of that snow biome is beach, or like sand. So what I did today is I walked around the entire beach. I got like a double chest full of dirt, and I dug up like most of the sand and replaced it with dirt. So although parts of the island are still it's not gonna snow there, so it's gonna be grassy, but there's no snow. But you'll see if you go from this direction, all of this was sand. All of this was sand, and you can tell where the biome changes, because apparently this little patch right here is desert, which is really weird to me. And you can tell by the grass that it's not desert anymore. So this is, I did all of this. All of this. I left a little tiny strip because it looks okay to have a little bit. Some of it is still brown, as you can tell. All of this up here was dirt, and most of it is, if you dig, you know, one block in, you'll see the sand that was there. So it's just one layer deep, but it looks better. The grass changes, so that's kind of annoying, but whatever. I added a bunch more spruce trees. This whole island was sand, so it's all grass now. And then this little patch right here is snow. It's really weird. I don't know why it does that. So I did all of that, and it goes all the way around over there too. Unfortunately, I don't have another overlay of the map right now to show you the way that it has changed, but basically it's just made a lot more green space. And this took a frustratingly long amount of time to do. It's kind of ridiculous how long it took, but you can definitely tell where the grass colors change, and you can tell that it's all stuff that I've added. But it was a necessary thing, I think, because the snow biome is so small, relatively speaking, It just gives me a lot more space to work and not feel so cramped. Yeah, I did all this area here as well. And I still might push that out a little bit more, although I don't feel it as necessary. But I did all of that in preparation for the thing that I wanted to build, which I've decided to put here. So I've cleared out a bunch of trees, and I measured up some circles, because it's another circular thing. And, dun 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 dun, I don't know that this is going to stay, but I've started laying out a walkway. Obviously the dirt will be moved. There's going to be some cool pillars, and I'm going to try to make like a dome shape over the top of this. It's bigger than I anticipated it to be. I wanted it to be big, because I have a habit in Minecraft of making things too small. I think that, you know, oh, I've got enough blocks. Oop, there's my squeaky chair. I got enough blocks. I've got enough this or that, and then I never do. So I made it big, and I may have made it too big. Possibly not. I mean, it's big, but it's not astronomically big. It's basically going to be a big gazebo. If you've seen The Hobbit, I'm not replicating anything from The Hobbit. I'm inspired by The Hobbit. The scene with... it's kind of spoilery, but the scene where the wizards are talking in Rivendell, they're in like a big circular double room, and that room is like up on a mountain, and there's like water running everywhere, and it's really pretty, and I would love to recreate that exactly, but I would have to have like so many still photos of it and stuff. So this is just going to be inspired by, and maybe someday when that's out on DVD or something, I will recreate it on Feed the Beast or something. But for now, I'm just going to do this inspired one. I think I'm probably going to make it out of snow and the stone slabs again. Maybe some spruce wood, although I have to go get more. I haven't decided if this is going to stay. It's cool to run on, and I like the way that it looks more or less. But, of course, it has the problem with putting torches near it. If the light's too close, it'll melt the ice. So that's just a thing. A thing to worry about. But I'm going to, I think, finish the way that it is right now. And see how I like it, just as a temporary thing. I've been wanting to use ice in this build for a while now, so this seems like a good enough time as any to use it. Guess you guys are all back in school. I hope that doesn't mean that you guys can't watch videos anymore. I know that you guys have to do your homework and stuff, but hopefully you'll still be around to hang out, watch me. So I mentioned last time that, and this is the style that I've been kind of doing for the floor. Not crazy about it, but it works. Last time I mentioned I got some games donated to me from Naginlaw. I think that was his name, Naginlaw. Is this right? No, this is not right. Like, man, and that's another thing I had to do. I had to level this area out. So I terraformed so much of this land to get me a nice flat here, because it was 4 different levels. It was like that level, then that level, then that level, then that level. So I had to terraform all of that, and then terraform the whole edges like this, so that it would all work, basically. It was a lot of dirt, and a lot of, and I've got like a double chest of sand now, based from, or left over from what I dug up. So it's been something or the other. It's been a thing. But yes, Naginlaw donated me a bunch of games on Steam, which is pretty cool. But although I have an idea for a contest I want to do, something is not right here. I was messing around because, let's see. Yeah, so this grass needs to be filled in. But I was messing around because right here there was a hole, and I've since relocated the hole over here, and I will show you this really quick. This pumpkin is designating the hole. If you take this hole all the way down, you will find, dun, da, 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 a skelly spawner, which is kind of cool. I found this a while ago and then forgot that I had found it, and then rediscovered it. There's actually a cave here that basically goes directly under the walkway. This was all open to the... See? So I filled that up, and relocated the hole. That was the pumpkin. So now the pumpkin is over here. I don't know that I'm going to do anything with this skelly spawner, but I can't bring myself to destroy a skeleton spawner. So it's just going to sit here. I have the skelly spawner, another one, in my village, so I don't really need this one as like a, oops, like a mob grinder or anything. But it's always nice to know where one is. I was gonna offer, it's funny because all the guys on the Feed the Beast server are using soul shards or whatever to get spawners to, I don't know, oops, to use them for something or the other, and they're all looking for skeleton spawners. And I found one, and I was like, oh guys, I have one. This is not the Feed the Beef server. Sorry, I don't mean to talk about Feed the Beef on this server so much. Oh, and I've also gotten a little creepered because this is dangerous to do. So I guess I need to fill in. This all needs to be filled in with dirt. But yeah, I'm not going to give away a game this episode, but I think it wasn't last episode, it was the episode before that, where I showed off all the Minecon stuff, and I thought of a fun contest to give away the first item from the Minecon contest. So, my idea is, you guys, I'm going to give away the small magnets, the Paris logo magnets, the small ones that I had left over from the fans. And I had 9 of those. So if you want one of those, this would be a good way to finally get one. And if you don't have one, then I don't know what's going on here. Why is my brain farting here? It's got to go in front of here. So this, yes, this is how it goes, like this. Okay. So I'm gonna give away all 7, I think, in one episode. This will just save me like a bunch. I mean, I could do it episode by episode, and that would give me like 7 more episodes of footage to give away. Because giveaways are good for view. Like when you're a small channel, having a giveaway is a good way to get viewers and comments and excitement and stuff on your channel. Okay, apparently I'm not doing this right. That side is like that. That side is like that. What side is right? I cannot tell. I think, okay, this side is wrong. So, I could do that, but I have enough stuff that I feel like I don't need to quite go that far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys ask me questions. Alright, so ask me any sort of relative question. It doesn't have to be about Minecraft or gaming or something, but it should be an appropriate and somewhat relative question, okay? So leave me a comment with a question, something that you think I will actually feel is appropriate to answer on the channel, and something that you care about, something that you think is a worthwhile question. I don't know. Something worthwhile. Just ask questions, and I will select my favorite 7 questions and do, and whoever questions get selected, obviously, those will be the winners for the tiny little magnets. And then I can also use those questions to answer in an LP. So questions about me that you want to know. They don't necessarily have to be about me, but that's probably the best idea. So, you can ask as many questions as you want, but you can only win once. So you have, I mean, don't flood my channel, please, with like 1,000,000 questions trying to win. I mean, maybe limit yourself to 10, you know? Don't be ridiculous. But I'm not going to be like, oh, you can only ask one. You can ask a bunch. And but you can only win 1 magnet. So even if I decide to later answer several of your questions, you can still only win 1 magnet, just to be fair to everyone else. So that seemed like a fun way to get you guys involved and to give away those magnets and to give myself something to talk about next episode. It can be a little hard to talk about stuff. See? Torch. Dang it. Wasted a block. I think that's okay. I think that one's okay, but whatever. Just in case it's not, we'll put it over there. What is the radius for torches? Do you know? Somebody's got to know. Like, how close can a torch be to a block? Is it adjacent? Is it... I think it's one apart? I don't know. Yeah. And this is kind of weird because this is now going over that cave where I've lit it up. So the light is seeping through there where it's not over here. Like... And some of this is stone, smooth stone, and some of it I've replaced. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do underneath to make it look good. Because this looks kind of cool, actually. Having, like, the glow. I really wanted to have water flowing underneath here, but you can't see water when it flows under ice. Which kind of sucks, actually. But, don't think I'm going to spend all episode working on that. But let's take this row out now that we can sort of see a shape forming here. And that way I don't have to... I don't know. This will all be built up with pillars, and it'll look cool, I think, when I'm done. It's easier to visualize without the dirt there. And of course, then we can start getting the grass. I don't know if I want this to be grass in the middle, or if I'm gonna... Originally, I was thinking of tiling it with more of this smooth stone stuff, because I think that's kind of how it looked in The Hobbit. And I'm not, like I said, making a recreation of it, but it's inspired by. But I think the pillars are going to be... to match the castle. They're going to mostly be spruce and snow. And this is a new entrance that I've done here, and it just goes straight into the castle like that. And I may eventually put like a nice archway or something here so that it leads directly here. It's kind of covered. Yeah, so this weekend I went, I had kind of a delay on episodes because I went to San Diego, and I think I mentioned that. Oh, right, because I mentioned that I drove there preemptively because I'm an idiot and got the dates wrong. But I went there this weekend, and it was for my parents' 40th anniversary. That looks pretty good. And that was really nice. They had a hotel on the Navy base. My dad is retired Air Force, and we can get on the Navy base, and they have affordable rooms for military people, and right on the ocean, so that was really nice. And it's a relatively private beach because it's reserved for the military only. So basically there was just no one there, and gorgeous views, gorgeous water. Too cold to swim, really, at least for us pathetic Californians. You know, it was probably... It was in the high 40s maybe during the day, the low 50s, which I have no idea what that is in Celsius. You can do the math yourself. But in England, that's probably nice and warm. I don't know that you would go swimming in it, but you wouldn't be as cold as we were. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Oh, see that zombie just spawned over there? It's because there's darkness now. I don't like it. Zombies are one thing, but the creepers, man. Don't move. Don't move. I can't believe I just missed that. Well, one thing was fun is I drove home. I went up by myself, but I came home with my parents just to conserve gas. And I rode with my nephew, who is 10 and who has been slowly getting addicted to Minecraft, and he thinks that I am just the most amazing person in the world. And I've been showing him Ultra Hardcore, the Mindcrack Ultra Hardcore. And so we got to watch some of that on the drive home on my iPhone, and that was a lot of fun. He's finally really getting it. Like, before he was watching it, and he enjoyed it because I enjoyed it, but now he's really getting into it, and it's been a lot of fun. It's like a cool way to bond, you know, with my nephew. Yeah, that'll look good. Ooh, it's almost like a Stonehenge thing, huh? That's neat. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that. And then I think when I do these ones, I'm going to do an interior ring and then an outerior ring of pillars like that. And then they're going to connect into a dome at the top. And I think these ones will, like, I'll put one here so that it'll go in between. Does that make sense? You know, like, they'll line up better. I think that's going to be really cool looking. And I know it looks really stupid and derpy right now, but that's how everything looks. I mean, when you look at this castle, the first video of this castle looks completely stupid too. So, I'm happy. I'm excited about it. I think I'm going to end with that. I think that is enough footage. It's kind of short, but I've been working on this all day, and I know it doesn't look like I've done much, but I am exhausted, and it's not late, but it's a little bit late, and I'm sorry, I'm also laggy. So I think I may wait on the walkway. Let me know what you guys tell me what you think about the walkway. I'm gonna probably put the pillars up. I might work on the walkway. I don't know. It just depends on stuff. But mostly, leave me questions. Leave me questions. Leave me questions. It may not be next episode, next Well Done, where I announce the winners, because I want to give people a lot of time to come up with questions and answer this one, especially since there's so many potential prizes. I don't want to just have 7 people enter. So that will be open. I may even mention it again sometime. And I said that I wasn't going to work on this part. And what is he doing? He's working on this part. Whatever. So yeah. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I think the next time I see you will be a Feed the Beast. If you guys are back in school or back in work after your nice holiday break, I hope you're not too stressed out and freaking out from the holiday blues. I know it sucks going back to work that Monday after you get back. So take it easy. Take care. Good luck. See you next time. Bye-bye.